Hey folks, Grant from Gunspot here for thearmorylife.com. In today's video, we're going to talk about 5 key things you need to do to get into the long range game. Okay, so the first thing that we want to pay attention to when we're shooting long range is that as we're behind the rifle, we are naturally aligned to the target. Now, that may sound a little bit weird if you're new to long range shooting, but really what it means is I don't want to be fighting the gun to get it onto the target. I don't want my body muscles to naturally be pushing the rifle somewhere other than where I'm trying to aim. So generally what I do when I get behind a rifle, whether I'm shooting off a bench like we're at right now, or prone or kneeling or any of those positions, is I try to get behind the rifle, get my body to where it just naturally points the gun in the direction that I want to shoot. Then I go through a confirmation process where I close my eyes, I take a couple relaxing breaths. When I open my eyes, if I'm not aimed at the target, then I need to move my body so that my natural alignment is to the target. Number 2 is going to be a good eye relief. Now, part of this is going to be equipment related. We want to have a cheek rest or some kind of cheek support if we've got a really high optic, because the last thing we want to do is have a cheek weld where it's more of a chin weld. When we have that chin weld, that means I really can't relax the muscles in my neck, and I'm struggling to keep my eye directly to the center of the scope, which causes more scope shadow issues, which is a misalignment of the optic and the sights onto the target. So I need to have that good eye relief that has zero shadow on any side of the optic. Next, I need to stare at the reticle as I'm pulling the trigger. Staring at the reticle is no different than how you would align iron sights on a pistol or a rifle. We focus on that front sight. We've heard it a million times. It's really no different. I've got to stare at that reticle. That is my sighting system. The target will slightly be out of focus when I'm doing that, okay? But that is what we want in order to have good sighting of a scoped rifle. Next, slow and steady, or even and steady pressure on the trigger. Just like pistol, just like any other form of rifle, we don't want to push those sights or push that trigger right or yank it left. We want it traveling straight to the rear so that the rifle is not pushed around. This can be very difficult with light rifles, so you really have to train yourself a lot if you have any kind of heavy trigger weight through dry fire or just general practice at the range to get that even, steady pressure of the trigger straight to the rear. Last but not least is going to be good natural respiratory pause. To me, what I don't want to do is take one shot with a full lung of air, which is going to throw my body position to the rifle off. And the very next shot, I'm going to shoot with a half a lung. I need to be consistent. So for me, I like the empty lung technique. I'm going to take big, deep breaths of air to help me relax, and then I'm going to exhale and blow all that out of my lungs where my body's at its natural rest state, and I'm going to time my shots in there. All right, folks, that is 5 key things that you need to do if you're going to shoot long range. All right, folks, thanks for watching, and remember, train hard, your family deserves it.